Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ric Blackwell. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu warns a nuclear deal with Iran could threaten Israel's existence. At the pro-Israel AIPAC conference in Washington, D.C. this morning, Netanyahu says he has a moral obligation to speak up about the differences he has with the Obama administration. But at the same time, he sought to ease some of the tension ahead of his politically charged appearance before Congress tomorrow.
And our friendship will weather the current disagreement as well to grow even stronger in the future. Israel and the United States will continue to stand together because America and Israel are more than friends. We're like a family.
Well, tomorrow, Netanyahu will urge lawmakers to hold off on reaching a nuclear deal with Iran. More than 24 Democrats and the vice president won't be attending Netanyahu's address. Meanwhile, a new Gallup poll shows that a large number of Americans support Benjamin Netanyahu. 45% of respondents have a favorable view of the prime minister. That's the highest rating since 1998. Same poll shows that only 24% view the Israeli prime minister unfavorably. Meantime, Gallup numbers show that 48% of Americans disapprove of the job President Obama is doing. Over in Switzerland, Secretary of State John Kerry says no deal exists with Iran, not even a partial deal.
And unless Iran is able to make the difficult decisions that will be required, there won't be a deal.
Kerry met with his Iranian counterpart today to try and hammer out a nuclear agreement. They're trying to reach a deal by the end of the month that would eliminate Iran's ability to develop nuclear weapons. In Cuba, former President Fidel Castro meets with the so-called Cuban Five. The Cuban agents were freed as part of a prisoner swap with the U.S. for American Alan Gross. They returned home as heroes. The exchange was made as part of a broader effort to restore diplomatic relations between the two countries. In Los Angeles, investigators plan to enhance a video of a deadly police shooting on Skid Row. 3 officers shot and killed a homeless man yesterday as they wrestled with him on the ground. A bystander captured the confrontation in this video that's had millions of views online. Police say they opened fire when the man tried to grab an officer's gun. Investors extend their winning streak on Wall Street today. The Nasdaq Composite climbed over the 5,000-point mark today for the first time in 15 years. The Dow Jones and the S&P also closed at record numbers. The U.S. dollar also rose to an 11-year high. And Facebook is rolling out a new plan to help prevent suicides. According to the Huffington Post, the social networking site will allow friends to report posts they believe signal suicidal thoughts. The social media giant is teaming up with researchers at the University of Washington to launch the Facebook Forefront Partnership. Interesting. I'm Ric Blackwell. We're going to have another update coming your way in about 30 minutes. Remember to always stay connected at Newsmax.com.